in. How is it going, everyone? Welcome to more double spoiler. And I think we are in scene 8. Oh, it puts that one because that's the one on the demo. But yeah, no, actually in 9. And this was the spell card that I was supposed to get yesterday and I didn't because I needed to go. So I guess let's do this one now. This one shouldn't be that hard as I said yesterday. But I don't know how much it can take, well, the rest. The following levels. That are actually called levels and not scenes. I thought they were called scenes. But I think the scene is the individual spell card. The whole collection is called level, apparently. Doesn't really make a difference, but yeah. I didn't die to the flower, I just died to a bullet. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe this is a lot harder than I thought, mostly because the flowers stay on the screen for a very long time. If I'm not mistaken, it wasn't really like that on her extra stage. And how is it going, Blue? You're trying... Yeah, I think it might be better to leave this one for later. 10, I wonder what this one is gonna be. Is it gonna be Suwako and Kanako? No, it's Tenshi. Wait, Tenshi and who else? Iku, of course, I forgot about them completely. Other characters that I completely forgot about. Yeah, Tenshi and Iku. Can't believe I forgot. There's actually a lot more levels left than I remember. Gonna be interesting. Yeah. Maybe better to do it horizontal if you do it straight from the side, which seems to be the best idea. Yeah, kinda. I don't know actually, because if you're too low now, maybe it's better vertically. Because unless you are right next to her, it's not gonna be better. Problem is that it's not that she does that attack vertically. That's an aim attack. So you could be... Wait, what happens if I do it here? Is that gonna be easier? Something tells me that's not gonna be easier. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be easier. Probably better to just do it the intended way. Which is this one. Wow, I got killed by a random ass bullet. And that would have been it, because once it says last, you don't need to wait for anything. As you can see, you get the charge. That was good. You get the charge a lot sooner than when she does the attack. So yeah, as I said, I don't think I can actually beat this game today. So I will be able to, but this game is a lot longer than I remember. Like a lot longer than I remember. But that's okay. I don't mind. Stay there and got it. Alright. A very standard opening card. The problem is that I think I remember a lot of the Iku cards being very annoying. This one in particular, I think it was one of them. But I think that Iku was an actual pain in the ass to deal with here. So that might be a problem. I'm not sure if those are aimed. Let's see. Yeah, I think they are aimed. That one went straight to the middle. Yeah, they are aimed. The issue is remembering where you were. Because until they shoot all the way down, there is quite some time that passes that you will need to remember exactly where you were. That seems like an issue. It obviously gets faster with time. So that's also an issue. You really need to remember when she starts summoning the lasers. You need to remember where you were when that happened. That's a lot harder than it seems. Like, a lot harder. Have gone further, but at least there is only 5 pictures to take. So it will be a lot worse. 5 pictures is not really that much, especially since this is around the time where some levels start asking for like 7 or 8, which is a lot. So 5, all things considered, is not really a lot. That was a miracle. I will take it though. Miracles are always welcome. I gotta say that Iku's sprite doesn't look very nice. At least when you compare it to her sprite in the actual game she's from. Because I think that the whole point of her sprite is that she has very wavy and long clothes. I think that this sprite doesn't really transmit that impression. It looks more like she's just wearing some sort of, like, I don't know, sailor suit with some long skirt there. Doesn't really look like the super fashionable wavy clothes that she wears in 9.5. Sorry, in 10.5. 9.5 is shoot the bullet. But at least, obviously, the spells are still a lightning theme. It's all about lightning. a shame that at this point in time, Soon still didn't have the lightning lasers, which he uses in Touhou 40. Would have been very nice, but then I'm pretty sure that Iku appears in Impossible Spellcar and she uses those. Or in one of those games she appears. The real clothes are at the dry cleaners? Maybe. Well, then again, I mean, we're talking about clothes and shit. I'm pretty sure she's supposed to be an oarfish. I didn't even know that was a thing, but apparently it's a fish, obviously. With like some long mustache looking things. I think that's what she's supposed to be. So technically she has no clothes. But since this is a family friendly game, she needs to have. I mean, it could also actually look like an oarfish, you know? that would also be family friendly. It wouldn't be Touhou. Unfortunate. It's okay. I'm pretty sure they are Doshins that already already depict her in a more accurate way. Probably. I think I remember this spell card taking me quite a while the first time I played this game. But I don't think it's that hard. I mean, the hard part, as I said, it's remembering where you've been. Where those lasers are going. That's the whole point of this spell card. Theoretically, you could just stay in the middle. No. Because she has movement RNG. That wouldn't be possible. To stay right below her. She moves vertically as well. The lasers are not always the same. Ooh, I almost got hit there. But yeah, that's how you do it. Oh, I remember this one as well. And I think I also remember this one taking its time. Yeah, I'm suddenly remember some of these very interesting spell cards. I don't remember this one very fondly. Also, I'm pretty sure you can go in between these, yeah, exactly. You need to be very precise, but yeah, you actually have a little bit of room in between those keystones. Just need to... Yeah, you have to be very precise, but it's possible. Well, I say very precise, but it's not like you have to be that precise. It's entirely possible to go in between those without an issue. The real issue is the bullets that are coming from below. Oh, that's the real issue. Like at some point it becomes hard to not get hit by those red ones. That's pretty hard. I guess it wasn't that hard. As long as you go in between the keystones, it's okay. Oh, damn, dude. This one, I also remember this one. I also remember this one being an absolute pain in the ass. And there are so many painful spell cards in this level. I definitely remember this one a lot. Because of these shitty ass lasers, yeah. You couldn't get rid of these lasers because they immediately regenerate. We are supposed to do this. You're supposed to do this for 5 pictures. I can't believe it, dude. I felt better not remembering this spell card, you know? On the bright side, I think that as long as you don't try charging too much, I guess it shouldn't be that big of a deal. It means that it gets faster. Well, faster, and I also saw that the angle was getting a little bit weird right there at the end. So maybe I righted the wrong star. Especially when you take the picture and the lasers are like sort of disappearing, it can be confusing to know where to go, like where to ride that star. You have to kind of pay attention to like the extremes of the stars. I wish I remember what was the word in English for that. How do you call one of the ends of a geometrical shape? Like, what's the name in English for that? You know how you have the sides, and the sides basically meet each other at a point. Like, what was the name of that point in English? Yeah, vertex. Okay, in Spanish it's similar, but I never really know exactly how you say it in English. In Spanish it's vértice, which is very similar. So yeah, I think that I didn't really read that word many times before in English. In Spanish, I definitely seen it a lot, obviously, when I was in school for geography. Those were kind of like a big deal for geography, as you would expect. But yes, basically the point is that you need to look at those vertices of these stars. You don't need to look at the sides, because if you look at the sides, when you take the picture, you're gonna get lost. You're not gonna know exactly where to go. Got it. Well, I guess that at least I'm getting them a lot faster than back then. Like, I can't remember getting stuck in these things for a very long time. At least I'm getting them a lot faster this time. This one was super easy if I'm not mistaken, right? Wasn't it literally just moving to the sides like, you know, like this? Like, there wasn't any other gimmick for this spell card, I think. But my brain is telling me that this was an easy spell card. It's just dealing with aim shots. That's it. knows that some keystones might be pointing at you with an annoying angle, but you'll be fine. Got him. My brain was right. This was an easy one. Okay. What else do you got? Some horizontal bullets. Well, I mean, my brain doesn't remember this spell card, so I gotta assume it was a very easy one, right? That's definitely what it means if I cannot remember it, right? Because yeah, I definitely don't remember this one. I gotta assume it didn't take many attempts to beat. That was pretty easy. So, I'm right yet again. Oh, this is okay. This is an iconic one. And I think I also remember this one taking a very long time. Like basically the gigantic laser, the Hisoten Soku of all humankind or whatever the shit is called. Well, Hisoten I think it's how it's pronounced, not Soku. I don't think the Soku is there. Or maybe it is, I don't know. I don't remember what the gimmick for this one is, unless it was literally just move aside. Like this. Was this really the strat? It's a little bit too easy. Really? That was the strat? I mean, the bullet density gets quite fucked up. What is huge is the amount of score you get in this spell card. That's thanks to the fact that the laser in reality is just a lot of bubble bullets. Well, I don't know if it's exactly bubble bullets, but it's a lot of bullets all together. It's not a real laser. That's what makes it have that wavy effect. It's not a laser, it's just a lot of bullets. And things like this really are something that makes me appreciate how well optimized Touhou games like this one are, because there are a lot of Danmaku games that when they try putting a lot of bullets like this, they work like absolute shit. I don't know what Sun's secret is, but every time that a spell card like this or another one that has a lot of bullets appears, the game doesn't slow down. The only time I remember getting slowdowns from a Touhou game was from Great Fairy Wars. And that's because Great Fairy Wars is a game that you freeze bullets and it can spread a lot. It can require quite the processing power. It's obviously still not an excuse, but that's like the only one that I remember having actual like slowdowns and shit. All of the other ones work pretty well. Got your ass. Alright. I guess I'm breezing through this level. Oh, more curvy lasers because show wasn't enough. Ah, don't you love curvy lasers, dude? I love them. I think that, it's like cancer, right? Life will be so boring without cancer. Just like how it is, how it will be without the curvy lasers, right? Sounds like a fair comparison. But yeah. Fuck releases. Unbelievable. Thought it was gonna be over with show, but I guess not. The problem is that I cannot even talk shit about Iku the same way that I talk shit about Show. Because Show is actually a Iku is actually a character that people more or less care about, to the extent that she got her own game. Something that Show could only dream of. Not to mention that she is related not as in its family, but related as in it's close to a very popular character that is Tenchi. You know. Well, you could say that Show is also related to Byakuten, but so are other 4 characters, you know. So got him. I guess you just needed to get a little bit closer. Damn, that was fast. Level 10 just gone like that. So which one is this gonna be? Okay, so now we get Kanako and Suwako. What's about damn time? The best characters you could ask for. I remember some of the spell cards being quite tricky, but that's okay. At least we will be seeing, I will be seeing my 2 favorite characters. So it's worth it at the end of the day. Got him. Alright. What does Suwako have to offer though? Yeah, I think I remember this spell card. Not sure if I remember how to capture it though. But I do sorta remember this pattern. The problem with this pattern was when she moved, because obviously the bullets also move. It makes it a little bit hard to follow that wave, though I think the real problem is not when she moves, it's rather when you take the picture, because it becomes harder to see what lane you were standing at. So at the same time, it's not like the lanes are that perfect, you know? No, I guess the lanes are relatively easy to follow, but yeah, the pictures make them hard to follow, basically. Very easy to get lost. And also the bullets get faster. Cannot underestimate that either. Barely made it through those. Really? It's like when you take the picture, you basically have to dodge like bullets that you have to assume that they are coming from every direction. Because it gets very hard to get back into the lane. There doesn't seem to be... I guess that's the optimal way to take the picture. Maybe a little bit later. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. She starts moving to the right. I think I remember... Well, but that's... The problem with this game is that there are a lot of spell cards that I don't remember if they are from this game or from Impossible spell card. Because I remember there being a spell card that Kanako has where she like summons logs vertically super fast. But I think that's Impossible spell card. Well, maybe it's also here since it's based off a spell card from Touhou 10, obviously. But yeah, there are a lot of spell cards that I cannot remember if they are from this game or Impossible spell card. And that's because Impossible spell card has so many overlapping characters with this game. And that's because I think that the release for Impossible spell card was like incorrect. It should have waited one more game to release. Like it was too early to have a photo game at that point. Should have waited until 15 came out. I mean, I won't complain because I think that Impossible spell card is a very good game. It would have been better if it had waited a little bit more. In fact, I think it would have been better if we have only gotten like an Impossible spell card with like Touhou 15 characters instead of a game like Violet the Detector. Which is not a bad game, but I feel like a more polished Impossible spell card would have been nicer, though it's already quite good, but would have been better, I think. I mean, when there is a game like this, that it's about individual patterns instead of a whole thing put like that needs to make sense together, I think that it wouldn't have been a problem in terms of development, right? It would have just made the patterns for... Oh, what the hell? How did I not die? Oh, I died there. But like, he could have made the patterns for the Touhou 13 and 14 characters, and then after 15 release could have made the patterns for those characters. Which is maybe how he worked for this game. I don't know. When it comes to how game developers handle development, sometimes it's a mystery. I just cannot get the last photo. Every photo before that seems quite simple, but the last photo keeps dodging me. Maybe I need to leave this one for later too. But only because of that last photo. If it wasn't for that last photo, it wouldn't be that hard. Yeah, I think that it's better to leave this one for later. Oh, only 4? It's only 4? Wait, is this RNG? It definitely feels like RNG, but I can't fully tell. I think the hardest thing about this is getting the right points, because it asks for 50,000. But asking for 50,000 when you only have these lasers, it's a little bit fucked up. Unless she starts firing something else later, and I think she doesn't. I also think the trick for this one, because I don't think it's pure RNG actually. I think some of these snakes are aim, if not all of them. Yeah, it might be that all of the snakes are aim actually. As long as you keep moving, you should be fine. But yeah, the real issue of this spell card are the points. How are you gonna get 50,000? Is that enough? Oh, it is. Nice. Oh, I might have it saturated a little bit then. I take this picture vertically, I guess. I don't think it makes a difference because the bullet density is just big regardless of the direction. I think I got a little bit greedy on that last photo. Would have done it a lot earlier, and I probably wouldn't have died. It's okay. This doesn't look hard. I could say that I got really good. The second to last picture does seem like it has a very impressive bullet density. I think it might be better to take a horizontal picture, but I'm not sure. I guess I will keep taking vertical ones. That should be more than enough. Alright. Progressing fast. Oh, here come the logs, but this wasn't the one that I had in mind. The one that I had in mind looks a lot harder. In fact, I don't even remember how you're supposed to do it. Like the one on Impossible Spell Card. It has like logs like this, but they are like in a more fixed direction, and instead of these blue bullets that you see here, instead they are talismans, and they are very fast. So basically it's very hard to know how to do it because of how fast everything happens. So you don't really have time to think. But once you figure out the gimmick, I don't think it's that hard of a spell card. Okay, it's been a while since I did that spell card. This one, on the other hand, doesn't seem that complex. I mean, the gimmick here is that those aim bullets get well, more numerous, which means that the amount of space that you have to dodge is lower and lower. But at the same time, if you go near her, you should be able to just dodge it without that much trouble. The only problem being if a log gets in the way. That could be an issue. It's kind of like the point of the spell guard. Ooh, I almost got annihilated by a log. I like since these bosses are constantly like flickering colors, you never really get the real color that they have on the pictures. Well, except for this one. I think that she wasn't flickering there. Alright. Oh, the Moria rings. Well, here it's called Mythical Ring. I think that's supposed to be the name of this spell card. But they are just the Moria Iron Rings. I guess you can also call them Mythical. I don't see why not. Got him, and that was a lot easier than I expected. Alright, because those rings are usually a pain in the ass to dodge every time they appear. This one was called something like Omiwatari, that the god cross, or something like that. But I think this one is literally called Omiwatari Cross or something like that. How did I know you'd kill her? Okay. I guess you need to move very slowly while this thing charges. Not sure. I think I remember the part of the gimmick for this one. You want me to charge? Because if you want me to charge, I'm not sure how to dodge those bullets. I mean, I'm not sure how to dodge those bullets regardless. If you stay still, can you die? I don't think you die by staying still, by the spawn. You die obviously when the bullets start moving, but the spawn doesn't kill you. I guess that's useful information. Ooh, that was very lucky. Nice. That's a very weird spell, Garen. quite weird. Oh, knives? I think this is supposed to be Mishaguchi-sama, right? Oh, and I'm also getting targeted remotely. Like that, at least the warning is very easy to see. Like, it doesn't take you by surprise. Got him. Nice. And that was some pretty fast progress. I only need this one. This one shouldn't be that hard, but it takes some time to get to the last photo, which is the only one that matters. Because the other ones are not that hard. Oh, you can still die. Damn. I can't believe I go through a lot of these spell cards this fast, but that's what I remember of this game. A lot of the spell cards of this game are very easy. They are just a bunch that can take you some time, but for the most part you can get them. Wait, I dropped frames. I hope I didn't drop frames in any of the clears. That would be a shame. I actually dropped stream frames. I'm wondering which one. Hopefully it wasn't on a clear. But if it was on a clear, hopefully it wasn't on a hard clear. So I wouldn't mind doing another one of this again. As long as it wasn't a pain in the ass to get it. Getting killed at the last one. Oh, speaking of dropping frames, that's something that might happen in some days from today. Like in this weekend, like from this weekend onwards. Probably gonna start dropping some interesting amount of frames because the World Cup starts. The football World Cup, right? The football World Cup starting means that everyone here is gonna be watching it. Now, that wouldn't be a problem for the people that watch it through cable. The problem will be for those people that will watch it through streaming services. Actually, now that I think about it, it shouldn't be a problem, because I don't think they play at the time I stream. Yeah, never mind, false alarm, it shouldn't be a problem at all. It shouldn't be. I got this. Cool. Nice. Well, that's all of the Kanako Suwako spell cards. So, this one is either Byakuren and Nue or the protagonist. Okay, so it's Byakuren and Nue. I think I remember Byakuren having some very disgusting patterns. Well, just like in her actual game. Wouldn't be surprising. It's been a while since I dropped stream frames. Thankfully, it's been a while. I guess sometimes it just happens. I mean, it's more strange that I will stream like, that consistently for so long. I think it's just a matter of looking at the direction these bullets are going. And eventually it's not hard to find a safe spot. But since there are so many of them, you can get them mixed up a little bit, I guess. Oh, you know something that I remember from this game? There is a spell card that came to my mind, and it's a new spell card where she fires PlayStation symbols at you. Pretty funny. Come shortly somewhere in this level, but the fact that it's in this level is absolutely sure. Which scene exactly, I don't know, but we will see. So I gotta say that this pattern is getting a little bit hard. I guess I could also leave this one for later. Fuck this pattern. Here comes Nue. Oh shit, she has a clone. I think you were supposed to shoot the clone here. Because if you don't shoot the clone, trying to dodge all this horse shit is kinda hard. I think I remember that being the gimmick of this spell. Shoot the clone. Wow, come on, I didn't shoot the clone there. Problem is that if you press... Well, yeah, I guess even if you don't press anything, the big problem of this is that the camera is auto-aiming at the real Nue. Which obviously it's a problem because you don't want that. So I think that's half of the problem here. Get it out, come on. Another big problem is that it's a little bit hard to properly charge the camera on time to shoot the fake Nue. At least you can let the fake Nue come up or down all she wants, because as long as you shoot her, you should be fine. Exactly. Thankfully it's only 4 pictures, which technically are 8 in total, since you need to shoot down the clone. Oh, come on. Really? The one time that you needed to aim, you didn't. Why? if I would have gotten that picture, I think would have been enough to win even. Damn, I keep failing. What the hell? Why do I keep failing? Is she like getting further? No, I think it's the fact that the bullets are just getting more numerous. It's harder to approach. Got it. Through you and your clone. Oh, I also remember this, but I was sure that this spell was from Impossible Spell card. I guess it's also an Impossible Spell card, or at least a similar variation of this. But yeah, the idea here is that you're intended to take a picture when she's moving. Like there, something like that. Problem is that it's hard to do that and at the same time get her in the picture. Usually just get the bullets. But at the same time, oh shit. Also didn't remember this. Oh, but she stops and then repeats. Okay, never mind. It's more or less how I remember it. Interesting to see that her last name Hishiri is apparently only one kanji. According to that intro, that seemed to be the case. Wow. Fuck. I almost got it. Not quite enough. I think that for that one I should just stay on top and then slowly go down instead of trying to dodge from the side. Something like that. I guess you can do that. But you still need to be ready for the rest. So I can imagine that the bitrate here goes to absolute hell. The amount of kunais on the screen. I can imagine the bitrate not being happy. That's not what I was supposed to do. That's okay. Fuck. You're kinda intended to get a picture to take there. You don't die. Something like that, exactly. Got him. Nice. Pretty nice. This is called something mantle, I think. I think I remember this spell card getting extremely fast at some point. Will use more music? What you mean will use more music? You're hearing Bello Favici at the background. What more music do you want? The perfect same song over and over. I mean, I don't know, I like it. The perfect mixture between relaxing and aggressive. Besides, if there's something that I will never do, is replacing Touhou music. There are many streams where I could find a song annoying and I could probably change it for something else. But Touhou is one of those things that I will never replace. Ever. In terms of music, I mean. You won't see me muting a Touhou game to play any other music. Will be interesting if it had more variety, yes, but I don't know. I think that these songs are specifically made so you can listen to them for a long time. Well, that's what Sun says in the song comments. New Touhou to play Touhou? No. Wouldn't be, no, see that's the problem. Necrophantasia wouldn't be fitting for something like this. Like, this game, despite what it might seem in some of these spell cards, this is supposed to be a chill game. Having overly dramatic music like Necrophantasia wouldn't go very well with it. I personally think. Not even the character themes of the characters that are appearing on the screen will go well for this situation. Like, for example, newest original theme in UFO is very, very aggressive and dramatic. It wouldn't be fitting for this at all. This is a hard spell card. Last photo is pretty hard. Knew my answer will be no. Oh. It's fine. Sometimes it's important to make sure. So you never know what the answer is gonna be. But yeah, no. The answer as you correctly guess, is no. You know, I don't see that being an issue. I mean, after all, you can play your own music over this. You know, there are a lot of viewers that already are doing that. I think I need to leave this spell card for later as well. That seems quite hard. What the hell? Oh, okay, so you need to save your picture here. You're gonna get fucked otherwise. Well, either save your picture or get rid of those bullets. Actually, it seems better to just get rid of those bullets altogether. Just that I don't think you can charge fast enough. Also, the yellow lasers are getting, I think, closer to me. That doesn't matter. That was easy. That was pretty easy. I think I remember this spell card taking me a while. But I think I remember it taking me a while because I couldn't figure out the gimmick. But I'm pretty sure this spell card has a gimmick. Because the lasers look super fast and very hard to react to. But I'm pretty sure you're not intended to react to the lasers. That's the part that I can't really remember very well. The problem is that if you go to the top, you have those blue, or those light blue bullets coming for your ass. That's kind of an issue. The problem is that even if you don't show those lasers that come from above, the real issue are the lasers that are gonna spawn right next. So I think they do give you time to react. I guess it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, those lasers seem pretty fast. The problem is that you can't just, you know, move to the side because they follow. That's not a good strategy. Yeah, being right here is also not a good idea. This spell card is trouble. Means trouble. I remember new spell cards being challenging. I guess they are. Maybe I'm just exaggerating here. Maybe with a couple of attempts it will go away. Problem is that I'm not really sure what the lasers are doing here. Because they are aimed in the sense that they spawn generally where you are. But what's not aimed is the laser itself. Like, the laser that ends up hitting you is not aimed. I don't know if it's RNG or if it's like a fixed pattern around you. I'm not sure. Then I wanted to charge fast and I couldn't. Not fast enough, I know. As you can see, you can't just move to the side. pretty clear that these lasers are not aimed. But I don't really understand what the pattern is. If it's RNG, then this is a pain in the ass, but something tells me it's not RNG. I think it's like progressive, like they progressively move to the side. Or something like that. That was so close. If I would have been a little bit higher, I would have dodged that. Damn it, fucking lasers. The good thing is that at least there is no danger on staying at the very bottom of the screen. Bottom of the screen is completely safe. Got it. Alright. What's Byakuren's last spell? Isn't this like Makai thingy? Oh no, never mind, it's actually her last spell carrying UFO, but every time you take a picture of a talisman, it turns into a knife. I think that when you take a picture of a knife, it actually disappears. But yeah, this one wasn't easy. It's just like it wasn't easy in the actual game it is from. This might take some time. That's fine. It will take as much time as it needs. Wait, I failed that? Did I fail that one? Fuck you too. The one is that the knives obviously have a bigger hitbox than the talismans. So turning the talismans into knives is something that makes your life a little bit harder. As long as you remember like the position the talisman was in and the direction it was moving, I guess it's not that bad. That's easier said than done. But regardless, that wasn't that hard. Okay. And then Nue. This is the PlayStation, yeah, okay. This is the one I was talking about earlier. She showers you with PlayStation buttons. I don't think Sony likes this though. I don't think Soon paid commission to use these shapes that are obviously owned by Sony, right? Sony owns triangles and squares, of course. Not like Sony didn't try to make more stupid shit in terms of trials, so I wouldn't put it past them. You can also call this the Project Diva symbols, right? Thankfully, there is quite some space in between the stars for you to sneak through. What makes it hard to sneak through is that the movement they do is a little bit hard to follow sometimes. Aside from that, it's relatively easy to just get in between them. Nice. I think I fucked up. I did fuck up. And on the last photo, no, nonetheless. I guess the real fucked up thing is that it wants me to do 10 of this. Why do you want 10? When you have been... Wouldn't it have been enough with less? Don't you think? I mean, already taking one picture of an alien looking thing with random PlayStation symbols flying, I will say that that's already article worthy, you know? I don't think you need more than one picture, let alone 10. Hey, Aya is the one that's the reporter here, not me. You never know. Try to get in between those stars. Didn't work. Oh, really? That was bad. I'm getting completely cornered by a lot of the symbols. This just stood still there. This should be, yeah, this is gonna be very nice. And we got the PlayStation symbols on camera. So these two, should I try harder than now? I mean, they shouldn't be that hard, right? At least not as hard as the ones that are remaining for Koichi and Satori. But I don't know. Well, then again, the next level after this one is pretty much the last one. I mean, it's technically the second to last one. But the last one is not really a challenge. It's there for story reasons, pretty much. Oh, I almost thought that that photo failed, but it didn't. Nice. Alright, so this one now. Yeah, the issue with this one is similar to the issue with one of the previous Suwako ones. It only gets really hard on the last photo. Aside from that, it's not that challenging. So I haven't really saved any replay except for one. Just that a lot of these runs are not really replay worthy, you know? Because the patterns themselves are not that challenging. Though I'm pretty sure that according to my calculations, if I save a replay of every remaining scene, it will be enough to save them all. Well, I mean, I can take a look at the number of remaining scenes. How many are left? 22. Yeah, I could literally save every single scene and it will fit in the replay. In the replay slots. Yeah, there aren't many of these that are legitimately hard. Maybe I could save this one, I guess. I also think that a lot of the protagonist ones are relatively easy. I remember a couple that took me a little bit to do, but outside from those, it shouldn't take that long either. I'm more worried about the Satori and Koichi spell cards that I left. Those might take some time to do. If you get unlucky with these patterns, it's very hard to see a gap in between the knives. You know, not to mention that there are only some photos left. The speed increases quite a lot. Yeah, this one seems like it's also gonna be hard. I'm gonna also leave it for later. So here, oh, it's called Eds. I didn't even remember that. But yeah, this Eds basically has the protagonist. As you can see Reimu there, throwing a very big... Oh, it changed music as you wanted. I didn't even remember that. Wait, so it actually plays Nemesis' Stronghold? I definitely did not remember that. But hey, there you have it, Blue. You wanted different music, there you have it. You also have Reimu throwing restraint orders. Which I don't blame her for doing. You imagine having a paparazzi just taking pictures without permission. She just feels like it. I mean, she doesn't even need that. Wait, is this Nemesis' Stronghold or is this the one before it? I think this is the one before Nemesis' Stronghold. I always confuse them. They sound quite similar. You really can try to... Yeah, you can try to redirect those things all the way up there. It's not gonna work. That the bullet density at some point gets quite hard to deal with. Well, that was the last picture. I thought there was one more. Alright. There is that. Here comes Marisa. This one is also 5 pictures. It's pretty cool. You can actually shoot the things that are spawning the stars. It's very nice. Otherwise this will be pretty filled with stars. I think these stars are supposed to be aimed at you, right? Or are they following Marisa? I can't tell. Or are they just going to the middle? I'm not sure. I probably should stay close to the magic circles. Seems to be ironically the best option. I mean the safest option, but which is also the best. Got him. Yeah, that was easy. And here comes Sanae. Sanae throwing... Oh. This is supposed to be how her bomb looks like, right? The bomb where she has like a blue explosion across the screen. That's the cool thing about a lot of these patterns, that they translate how the playable characters' patterns will look like if they were the boss. That's pretty cool. Ah, fuck. It gets pretty dangerous on the last picture. Ah, fuck, that would have been it. Very close. Yeah, this shouldn't take that long. That last photo might take some time. The bullet density gets quite crazy. But funnily enough, the circular bullets are not even a problem. Because as long as you charge the camera fast enough, they are never gonna reach you. Just need to charge the camera and that's it. The other problem, other than it gets pretty fast, is that it gets kinda dizzy. Like it's like there are so many bullets that are so fast that you're trying to pay attention, and it's hard to, because you don't know exactly where to look. So the fact that it's a fixed pattern definitely helps. And the fact that there is no boss movement RNG, but simply because there is no boss movement, is pretty nice. But it still gets a little bit hard at the end. Nice. I think this might be I wouldn't say it's replay worthy, but might as well use these slots for something, you know. It took slightly more than average, so might as well save it. Oh, and I think this is supposed to be like Fantasy Seal or whatever, right? Wait, it's called... Oh, it's called something like Paparazzi... whatever. But it's not Fantasy Seal. It's a specific one for this game. That says that paparazzis can go eat a dick. Yeah, that is indeed the translated name of the spell, of course. You're not supposed to stay in between those blue circles while taking a picture. That's the gimmick of the spell. There you have it. A very easy spell. Oh, I think this one was a hard spell. I slightly remember this spell being hard. I can see why. So I think that instead of charging like I'm doing here, I think you're supposed to move more. Since the lasers come from every direction, it's a little bit hard to have a more like precise path to dodge them. Because they come from every single direction. I guess I should try to just move while just being focused instead of trying to charge. It shouldn't be that hard to dodge at that speed. I guess that's the intention, but this still looks surprisingly hard. Alright, Marisa, fuck you too. Okay, what else do... Oh, actually, never mind. This is supposed to be the explosion spell card. I thought it was the previous one, but no, it's this one. I guess the previous one was supposed to be more like the normal shot or something like that. Too early. I think I got very lucky the first time that I was able to somehow dodge that barrage without getting killed. So I think that like you cannot do that normally, right? Like you're not intended to. Yeah, exactly. So I got extremely lucky that I didn't get killed there. Alright. Kinda supposed to take the picture like that and then go up a little bit, something like that. The problem is that there are still a lot of bullets left, even by doing that. Damn it. The problem is that there it gets a little bit hard to charge in time. Ah, fuck, I almost got it there. So even if you get that third one, the last one is not really guaranteed. it's the same situation as this. You need to dodge a couple of those very small bullets to make it fast enough. I guess at the same time, oops, not really. 99%, nice. Like, instead of hurrying and taking a picture here, I could just take a picture there. And that way I get enough charge to always get the picture there. But the issue is that even getting the picture there doesn't guarantee that you're gonna survive that barrage of tiny bullets. So might as well just take the first one as well. Because that's not a guaranteed survival. So yeah, I guess it's just a matter of getting lucky. And that's the end of that. I got killed by boss movement. Unbelievable. Boss movement actually killed me. I was 100% not fast enough. Okay, maybe I don't have to stay that close to the boss. You can get killed so easily by her. Fuck. That one stray bullet. To still be fine. There you go. Alright. I guess it was just a matter of having some better positioning. Okay. What else? Oh. Wait, wasn't this a very hard spell as well? Like now she summons the bullets there. I mean, the hard part was lining up every single one of these. Though you can at the same time manipulate where she's gonna appear. You can tell very easily which side she's coming from. Not the first time though. The first time is random, right? Now she should come from the top. Oh, never mind. I think that... yeah, okay, never mind. Not random. Now she should come from the... oh wait, she comes from the top again. In that case, she always comes from the top. No? So it is random or not? God damn it. Ah, fuck. Come on. That would have been it. The first one is either completely random or it's somehow determined by your position. I cannot tell which one it is. Like Maybe the side that you are closer to, or something like that. No, doesn't seem. Or maybe the side you are furthest from. Doesn't seem to be the case either. Yeah, no, it seems actually random. The starting position. Aside from the starting position, though, everything else goes clockwise. Yeah, the starting position seems impossible to know. Seems completely random, and the issue is that it's very hard to react to, because depending on what the starting position is, the place you need to move is completely different, obviously. You need to do it fast regardless. Oh, don't take the picture there. What are you doing? Alright, can you stop taking pictures randomly? Would be cool. We'll appreciate it. Really? This one doesn't seem hard enough to leave for later. Yeah, I'm struggling a little bit. I hate the fact that the initial one is completely random. What was Sun thinking? Well, as if it wasn't random, this would be a relatively easy spell. I think that the first one being random is so damn cheap. Again, unless there is no randomness, but it really feels random. I haven't seen any pattern that I can associate with it. Oh, damn it, come on. I hate it when I get killed while the scope is on the screen. Like, I was fast enough to take the picture, but the picture wasn't fast enough to come out. It's quite frustrating. Realize that in these last 3 spells you have Bell of Avicii as well. Say the last 3 spell cards because I'm assuming that the next 2 are also gonna have the same song. I keep getting killed by the very last barrage of talismans. I don't know why. the right side, if I complete this spell card, that will be it for Rainbow. Which will mean that thankfully I wouldn't need to start talking shit about the character. But I don't know, this one is taking its time, so shouldn't speak too soon. It also seems that I fucked up. But it seems that you don't need to charge while she's moving through the screen. Like, you can just charge when she stays still, and I'm pretty sure it should be fine. Yeah, it seems you don't really need to hurry for the charge. Especially since after all you are intended to wait once she stays still, because you're supposed to wait until the talismans meet in a common point. Like that. I guess here I should just move and that's it. Fuck your RNG, fucking bitch. I feel like it really makes no sense for it to be RNG. Why would it be? When literally the rest of the card is just not. So you don't have time to prepare. I don't see how that's a good thing. Alright, you know what, Reimu? Oh, this is the comet thingy. I also remember this one taking me a while. Fuck. That Marisa doesn't really hold back here, huh? Start summoning a lot of stars. You can't really stay in her way to take a picture. You're supposed to move first and then start taking the picture. Otherwise the laser is instantaneous. I wasn't expecting her to come from there. Come on, dude. Well, that didn't count. Didn't count because you felt like it doesn't count. Alright. Good to know. nothing spell. You're not even supposed to... You're not even supposed to use the camera to get rid of the bullets here. They're actually intended to dodge them regularly. I don't see any issue doing that. But it might get a little bit confusing to do so. Nothing out of the ordinary, it seems. Oh, okay, that one is out of the ordinary. Fuck. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, nice. Alright. Might as well save it. That's a million score. God damn. Alright. So this spell card is very fucked up. And this I can do it, but I don't know. The level that comes here, I better leave this one for last, because this is not hard. It's basically story, so I need to complete the ones that I left behind. Problem is that some of these that I left behind are challenging. Not super hard, but they present a challenge. Especially, like, this one I thought that it was gonna be inoffensive at first, but the fact that it forces you to go up while there isn't that much room to be, because the bullet density is quite high, very dense, that's the point. Makes it a little bit hard. I don't want to do that one. I even rather do this one. This one has a problem at the very end. Like, this spell card is basically in reality 4 spell cards in one that soon for some reason put in a single spell because, you know, he had more drinks than usual. So yeah. It's kind of a problem, because the final one, it's, for what I've seen at least, it's absolutely full of RNG. In the meantime, you get this, which are not hard, but can be a little bit annoying. Especially that one where you're getting followed. I should realize that in the background there is the portrait of Koichi. Looks pretty dumb. Was that there in Subterranean Animation? Was she always part of her background? I never noticed her. I mean, I notice her now because of this pattern that you're supposed to go through the whole screen. Okay, unfortunately, the spell cards will really take its time. Which ones have bounce and which one hasn't bounce? Haven't bounce. I don't know why Soon didn't make them change color. The one thing that will make the most sense, but whatever. Here comes the problem. Like, how am I supposed to react to those lasers? Or maybe I'm not supposed to react to those lasers. Like, maybe I'm just supposed to pray that I get lucky. Which would be pretty fine if it wasn't for the fact that they are the last 2 photos of a 10 photo spell card. That's kind of like the problem here. You know? Wouldn't mind if it was the first pattern or whatever, but it's the last one. You know, that I kinda take an issue with that. And if there is a pattern, I haven't been able to see which pattern it's supposed to be. And the issue is that it's not just 1 photo, it's 2. Taking 2 photos in such a random pattern. Oh, that by the way, when it's supposed to be overriding the previous pattern, it doesn't do it correctly. It doesn't do it correctly because the active bullets disappear, but the ones that are about to spawn don't. You're gonna have one of those shits being spawned. There's nothing you can do about it. I'm getting killed by this button. I think that out of all the spell cards remaining, this might possibly be the easiest one. I mean, obviously excluding the spoiler stage. Or maybe not. Maybe that's not the case. Maybe this is not the easiest left. feels so random, dude. Like that last pattern, it's so extremely random. I dodged it because I got lucky, but it seems like those lasers don't go anywhere. They really feel like they are going nowhere. I really want to get this Koishi spell. It really shouldn't take me this long to get this spell, but it is taking me long. I'm not sure why. Keep getting caught at the bottom. I just cannot avoid getting caught at the very bottom. Because yes, it just keeps happening. I understand that I'm supposed to go higher instead of waiting at the bottom, but sometimes these circular bullets are so close together that I can't. This looks nasty. But I got it. Alright. That's what should have happened a long time ago. Alright. So the only spell left in this level is this thing that is not even a spell. It's just a non-spell. But I don't know how to do it. I mean, the first part is not the issue. This is one of those multi-pattern scenes. So the issue is not the first pattern, the issue is the second pattern. Like, apparently you're supposed to... Like, this pattern that you're gonna see here, I think it's not dodgeable, so you need to have like enough charge in your camera, but if you do that, how do you take the picture? Well, it's not undodgeable, okay, I just dodged it there, but it looks very hard to dodge normally. And then she probably has another one that I still haven't seen and I also don't remember it, so. You know, I think that Soon did this for shock value. Since this is the first spell card that uses Bell of Avicii, the first pattern that uses Bell of Avicii as the theme, I think he tried to make it look intimidating. But he kinda overdone it a little bit. Because this spell card is, or I keep saying spell card, this pattern, it's way harder than pretty much all of the patterns that come later until the final one. like the extra stage. So he really overdid this one a little bit. Unless I'm not seeing something obvious that makes this pattern trivial. Like, this pattern is just so much harder than everything else. It makes no sense. You know, Sun is not particularly known for balancing games well, so that's okay. I also should be able to get it as long as I get lucky on the last photo. If I get lucky on the last photo, that's it. Problem is that it's 6 photos, so it takes a little bit to get there. Could be worse though. I mean, it could be 8 like that Satori pattern. I need to get lucky here. But damn, dude, it's like even getting lucky seems like might not be the deal. Because I think no matter what pattern you get, the gap in between bullets there is almost non-existent. I think that it might not even be a matter of getting lucky. Alright, Nue, fuck you too, I guess. The issue is that all of this, there are 5 left, like aside from the spoiler stage, there are only 5 left. These are 9. I guess this is another one that I should be able to get. Still a little bit scared about that Marisa one with the lasers. Not the one where she aims at you, but the one where she has those like star looking things with the lasers. That one seems like a problem. Also, how is it going, Draino? Thanks for the sub. Wait, how many months is that? Let me check. Let me check in a little bit. Oh, it's my vid. It is. Damn, you gave me good luck, Draino. Thanks a lot. So it's 26 months. That's 2 years and 3 months. No, 2 years and 2 months. Nice. Yeah, you gave me good luck. Unfortunately, I don't think I can pin messages in Twitch. I don't think we have that functionality. Or maybe we do, I don't know. I don't keep up with the new functionalities that get added to Twitch. But maybe it is there, I don't know. Didn't it roll out to everyone? Let's see. In the chat side mode, but oh, you can pin, but not a subscriber message. You can only pin a normal message. A subscriber message doesn't appear as pinnable. Interesting. Didn't know you could pin a message and pin this beef. Wait, give me a second. So the question is, how does this work? Like, I pin this message and it appears there. And it says pin after. Oh no, stop spinning. Okay. I guess 2 minutes. I don't know. Wait, how do I confirm? Oh. Interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, it's 20 minutes by default. I think 20 minutes might be a little bit too long. You know, I mean, you gotta understand that it blocks quite a big portion of the chat, and you need to remember that I'm looking at the chat from a monitor that is not that big, you know. Not like I have 1,000 people chatting, but still. Yeah, interesting, I didn't know that. I don't know what that will... I mean, no, I can see that being useful for a lot of things, but I'm not sure if it will be useful for me particularly. Because that's useful when you... Like, there's something that is happening on the stream, and it's something that is temporary, right? But a lot of people could be asking about it. So you pin a message to avoid like changing the title every time. I guess it will be something like that. I don't know. It's an interesting addition. I don't think it's gonna be used that much. I mean, not by me. I know that big streamers can probably find it quite useful. I don't think I will find it useful. So my real question is, didn't 2 minutes pass already? Shouldn't that be unpinned? Oh, there it is. Yes, there wasn't 2 minutes yet, but yeah, there it is. That's an interesting feature. Oh, you know what feature I would prefer? Being able to have transcode always available, regardless of if you are affiliate or partner. Now that will be a very nice feature. But that seems to be off limits. And wait to be able to pay to have my message highlighted. I mean, you don't need to pay. Besides, that's already something that you can kinda do with channel voice. They were testing a feature like that, it's awful. What, having transcode for every streamer? What you mean that's awful? Oh, you mean, no, you mean paying for a pinned message. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I mean, technically, if someone uses sub only, like, those are pretty much paid messages. Because you needed to subscribe to... I mean, it's not technically every message that is paid, but still paying to write messages, which is pretty dumb. So, you know. Oh, fuck me. Fuck that star and fuck you, Marisa, as well. God damn it, that would have been it. Alright, these stars are really getting on my nerves. Oh, come on, that should have counted. I got robbed. There you go. I still want to report that robbery. Okay. The pricing for those were absolutely awful. I'm assuming it's something similar to bits, right? Or whatever. Because with bits you can pretty much pay to have a message highlighted at the same time. You know? I mean, it's pretty much that. Elevated chat. Oh yeah, I remember some people talking about this bullshit. Elevated chat. Yeah. Damn. $5 for 30 seconds? Jesus Christ. And $100 for 2 minutes and a half. Jesus Christ. Alright. I mean, it is true that there are people that will be willing to pay that because they are millionaires with nothing better to do. But, like, holy fuck, that's something that should never be encouraged. I feel like encouraging something like that, it's very bad. I tried to say something that sounded a little bit smarter than that, but I really couldn't come up with anything smarter. But no, it's bad to encourage behavior like that. I mean, already, obviously people that actually have streaming as their careers wouldn't be able to do much if this wasn't the case. But I feel like even the concept of subscription is completely fucked up, dude. I mean, it's just something that, I don't know, it's like so foreign to me. I pretty much never done it. I am like that, I think that I'm the incarnation of that try-hard copy pasta, of the never sub, never donated. Well, I mean, except for the stolen laptop and stolen like Wi-Fi's neighbor's Wi-Fi. Except for that, the rest is pretty accurate to me. You know? Never sub, never donated, adblock on. So to me, functionality is like subs, bits. You know, that sort of shit is so awful. If it wasn't for the fact that affiliate gives you things like transcode and the fact that it's a pain in the ass to get out of affiliate, think that it would have been better to not have done it. That being said, I obviously appreciate the intention of subbing, but if I could do this and completely remove them without any consequences, I will do it. And I will just give like the... Like just make the badges and all of that shit something that is related to following time or whatever. Or something that the streamer gives by himself, right? Well, the same way that VIP works. That VIP, you don't really set tiers for that. You should set who is VIP and who isn't. Oh yeah, there is also Twitch moments, yeah. Yeah, that's a good thing. I feel like that's a good feature. You know, you can actually like reward people for being there at a specific moment, and there is no money and no other bullshit involved. It's just that. You know, it's okay. Good shit. I think this might be the spell card that I might leave for last, because that one looks very, very rough. Well, on the bright side, there is only 3 spell cards remaining. So, you know, that's always a nice thing. But these 3 spell cards remaining might be a problem. On the other bright side, that I might be able to do it today, which is something that I initially thought I wouldn't. But then again, today is Friday, so it's not like I even need to finish the stream earlier or whatever. So I can definitely do this all today. But I will need a lot of focus. Also a little bit of luck. But more focus than luck, I guess. But it's just so fucked up. The last pattern is out of this world. Need to hop out again. Alright. Have a good one, Mr. Drano. Thanks for the good luck, for the sub, and for hanging out. Yeah, have a good one. Yeah, hopefully I get the clears today. Mostly because I know that if I were to leave this for tomorrow, I will get it extremely fast. And then the rest of the stream I wouldn't know what the fuck to do. Well, I guess I could try Hard Ridge Racer. But man, that's not a very attractive idea at all. Also, I'm very curious to see in which spell card my stream drop frames, because it was at the beginning and then thankfully it didn't happen again. But I want to see which spell card got fucked, if any of them got fucked. Yeah, the problem is once you dodge that once, you don't want to dodge it again. The fact that I was able to dodge it that time was already hard enough. I also can't believe that this is one of the last spell cards that I get to do. Hey, come on, this one shouldn't be that hard. Alright, Nue, you can eat a very fat cock. And since you're an expert at shape-shifting, you can make it bigger, so you choke on it. What about that? All of this, all of these remaining 3 spells look like a fucking nightmare. I mean, at least I have the consolation that I was able to get them at some point. So I know that they are not impossible or anything close to that. You know, it's been a while since that happened. Still really curious to see what the last pattern of this thing is. So I still haven't been able to see it. So I cannot get past this one right here. What is this? Well, that looks confusing. And she's very far as well. She shoots so many bullets that she ends up creating a lot of distance between me and her. God damn it. Alright, that works. Damn, that didn't work, really? At least the bullet density is high enough to at least the empty photos give me enough percentage to give me another clear shot. And there it is. Nice. Well, Satori is all done. So that means that... Nue and Maris are the only ones left. Which one should I go first? I mean, Nue should be easier, but to give it some variety, I'm gonna try Marisa again. This one, though, seems very hard. I think one thing that is especially bad is that you can get shot off the screen. Because a lot of these stars that spawn lasers are completely off screen. I mean, you can at least see them shooting. It's messed up regardless. Probably shouldn't even try to charge here. Like here, just bother with dodging, and then here start charging. That should be the strategy. At least you have a very clear both visual and sound cue when that happens. The problem is still the fact that you get killed by shits that are not on screen, which is absolute bullshit, but you know. the way it works. Like, for example there, like, it's so stupid. And it seems that at the beginning the best thing you can do is trying to get rid of 4 of those circles, because if you only get rid of 3, it becomes quite hard to dodge them all. You know, I think that the Noe one should be easier than this. Here there is absolutely no escape. It has to be this once or nothing. Well, I mean, if I really want to, I can also do the spoiler scenes, but for what I remember, like maybe except one, all of the spoiler scenes are extremely easy to do, at least in comparison to these ones. Even when you go to the music room, there is a soon comment that tells you that even though, well, the theme that you're gonna hear on the next stage is like comes after this one, Bello Pavici, the patterns are clearly easier. Wanna fully clear everything, these spell cards have to be included as well. I think that this spell card has the same issue that like that one spell card that Ben has, which like throws notes at you in a way that you're supposed to go through a gap, but you only see the gap right at the very end. You barely have time to react to, and the same thing happens here. You only see the gap when you're already about to get hit, you know? Yeah, these two are gonna be rough. I wonder if this spell also took me a long time the first time, because this looks like one of these spells that if you get lucky, it's, you know, you can get it relatively fast. And I probably got lucky the first time I got this. I don't know. unfortunately you need to those two barrages of knives. You cannot really charge the camera for only one. I mean, you can on the first patterns, but when they become faster, I don't think you have enough time. You need to dodge two no matter what, and then dodging one is already a pain in the ass, so you can tell that dodging two is quite an issue. Even the second to last photo is a problem to get. Like, the gap is very, very tiny. The gap in between the bullets that you're supposed to be in. Quite tiny. You know, maybe this might be even harder than the Marisa one. The Marisa one, it's long because you can't really charge your camera since you're supposed to constantly dodge aim lasers that don't stop. But I don't know if it's harder than this one. It requires more patience, that's for sure. Fuck. I wanted to charge there to avoid like dodging another wave. Because if I didn't charge there, it wouldn't have been enough. Unfortunately, that damn knife got my ass. Alright. Is that sometimes you're supposed to cross in between these lasers and it gets a little bit hard to guess how. I guess the right path. And another thing that I'm not sure is if the laser gets faster. I'm assuming it does get faster the more photos you take. I'm not sure if that's the case or if they are just more circles. Not sure which one it is. But it could be both. They don't need to be necessarily mutually exclusive. always get killed after the third photo. It's just because. I think what gets faster the more photos you get is not the lasers, but rather the circles. I think the circles start moving faster. That's what happens. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. We're gonna get cornered. Was getting chased by a circle there that was very close to me. Got it. Nice. Alright. Only one remaining, and I cannot believe the last one remaining is that new spell card. How is that new spell card so hard? It's impossible. It's literally the last one remaining. Does Project Diva collect usage information? How will I know the answer to that? I mean, the only one that will have an answer to that will be Sega and anyone that likes to data mine those games. I mean, in the Project Diva games, what you do have are global leaderboards. So basically, every time you complete a song, if you allow the score upload, that song is gonna end up in the Sega servers. Aside from that, I don't know if they collect usage information. Maybe. Not like I will mind. Hey, I don't know. It's like you will have to either ask a person that data mines or Sega themselves. Those, I don't think that asking Sega themselves might be a good idea, but you know. Kinda doubt that they will give you a honest answer. But you never know. Maybe they feel like it. Impossible to know. Oh, I got it. And I got it because I got lucky. I got extremely lucky. That's the only reason why I got this. God damn it. Well, that's it. That's every spell card. So now onto the spoiler stages. Again, I'm pretty sure the spoiler stages are not a problem. So here we meet a new character. That's basically the surprise about this game. That it actually introduces a new character despite being a recollection type of game. And there you have it. It's Hatate. So basically Hatate is supposed to be another Tengu that also does some reporting alongside Aya. They are kinda like, you know, buddies in the newspaper, newspaper thingy. What you mean, OC? You stoner, this was made by Zoon. And here Aya's theme plays. Aya's theme plays, and Hatate basically shares the theme with Aya. She also has a camera, as you can see. You're supposed to do the shit. Basically, these two are supposed to be rivals or whatever. As you would expect from the fan base, these in reality are two Tengus that love doing some scissor wrestling, according to the fan base. But yeah, no, they are just supposed to be rivals slash partners in newspaper. When do you take pictures with Yuto? Hopefully never. Oh shit. I'm dead. Also, this version of Yokai Mountain, which is Aya's theme, is not exactly the same theme. There is one instrument that is different from Mountain of Faith. Like right after the beginning, and I'm pretty sure there are also some drums that are not there in the original song. It's something like that. The Aya player too. But that's not even the real surprise. You will see the real surprise in a bit. As long as I stop getting destroyed here, you know. Otherwise it will be a little bit hard. That might have been a bad idea. No, but I'm still fine. Got your ass. Alright. And the real surprise comes after this. Well, I'm pretty sure it's after this. He's taking horizontal photos here. Despite what it looks like, that thing that she's holding is not a flip phone. It's supposed to be a camera, a weird looking camera, but it's not a phone. It definitely looks like like she's just using a cell phone with a camera. That's why she's holding a flip phone in some of those images. Yeah, but it's not supposed to be a flip phone. I'm pretty sure that Sun intentionally made it look like a flip phone. I don't know why, but you know, he's a stoner, so it's not surprising. I completely cornered myself. Nice. Oh wow, how did I not die there? Well, that was interesting. I don't know how I didn't die, but I'll take it. Any day of the week. This is, you will see in a bit, but what she's doing here is not very correct. Like the fact that she has so much range like this, it's an absolute lie. So basically the surprise is that she becomes playable. Well, you will see it here actually. You take control of her. So the way she works is that, well, she's pretty much better than Aya in almost every way, because she starts with the scope in vertical, and she also charges the focus a lot faster. Like every time she takes a picture, like her focus bar is in like 50%, which with Aya it doesn't happen. It's a lot lower usually. So there is that. The only disadvantage is that she cannot take very long pictures. She has a scope that is always the same size and doesn't go further. So that's the only disadvantage, but for the majority of the spell cards in the game, it's way better than Aya. So the fact that you unlock her later, I don't think makes too much sense, because instead of having an additional challenge, it's like you're doing everything a lot easier, you know? Not to mention that also, like, the size of the picture is a lot bigger, you know? Yeah. Now the problem is that I need to remember to not change the scope type every time that I'm starting a level, because that's what I did with Aya. Since for most of the spell cards you want a vertical scope, and Aya's default scope is horizontal, I am very used to press the bomb button, which is the scope change button, every time that a pattern starts. So I have to take that away from my muscle memory. That almost killed me. Got him. Alright. Well, this is nice that you get to fight Aya. But as you can see, Aya here basically showing what her strength is, which is the fact that she can take long photos. Wait, what's the objective of points? Oh, okay, it's 20,000. In that case, this is very doable. The thing of this one is that you can barely take photos to bullets, because you're supposed to take the photo when she is moving, not when she's shooting bullets. But thankfully, the point objective is, well, the score objective is very low. Alright, that should be enough. Got him. Aya is a lot easier to fight than Haddad so far. Oh, I also remember this one. Like she does the wall-and-wall champ while she instantly photos, so you're supposed to be far from her. So otherwise you're getting fucked. That work? Alright, I'll take it. Too early. Nice. Damn, that was perfect. Wait, did she change the scope? I think she should change the scope. Wait, that's gonna hit me. Fuck. Damn it. type of shit. That photo was completely worthless. I wonder what the score objective is here. Let me check. Oh, it's still 20,000. Okay, that shouldn't be a problem. When she changes the scope, which is I think when there is only two photos left, it becomes a little bit hard to follow. That's enough for the points. I should take a picture whenever I feel like it's a good enough time, like there. Couldn't wait until she shoots the bullets. I almost forgot that while she's moving left to right, obviously she's also going through the middle. So trying to cross like that is obviously not gonna work. Well, I don't know how I didn't die to that. You know, the arrowhead bullets have a very weird hitbox. I guess it makes sense. I was paying so much attention to Aya that I didn't see the bullet that just killed me. My bad. Alright. Then I should have gone down instead of left. Just that I fear the bullets that were down there. My bad. I don't remember if the last spell is locked after, like you need to beat this one and all of the ones before, or if you can challenge it right now. I think that you need to beat these ones first. Mostly because of what the last spell is supposed to be. Let me check. Oh, never mind, you can do it right now. Whatever. But yeah, the last spell is an interesting one because Aya basically gets tired of Hatate's bullshit and she starts, like, she stops taking pictures. She just starts throwing bullets. Like, she starts fighting normally. She gets so tired of Hatate that she wants her gone. That's pretty amusing. Like, Hatate even says that in the dialogue, you know, that she just gave up. Also, thanks for the raid, Glimmer Glaze. How is it going? I guess I could say that you came at the right time. I don't know, because I'm about to to finish the game. This is the very last pattern. Oh, I don't remember if this was a multi-pattern or if it was one with 10 bullets. The gimmick being that you slow down to be able to take the picture. How is it? Some annoying person, and that's an interesting name. How is everyone doing? I have to leave, though I don't want to spoil myself on double spoiler. Yeah, it will be very ironic to spoil yourself double spoiler. Yeah, this is just Windog, indeed. So technically you're not spoiling yourself any pattern. So in that regard, I guess it's not a spoiler. I mean, it's technically a spoiler if you pay a little bit more attention to what's happening. But it's okay, don't worry about it. So I'm not sure how you're supposed to catch her. I guess I should take a horizontal picture. I'm fine. Well, the fact that I've been able to get all the spell cards, despite thinking that it will take me one more stream, feels nice. But yeah. You know who Hatate is? Oh, okay. Well, if you know Hatate, then yeah, I guess there is no spoiler technically. Yeah, this is the very last spell card in the game. I got all of the other ones already. Wish you the best of luck. Alright. Have a good one, Glimmer Gaze. And thanks a lot for the raid and for the follow. And hope you have a good night. Also, how is it going, Yami? I'm not gonna answer to that comment, but you know, hello. Okay. Then again, for anyone that's been able to get through Shoot the Bullet, this game is not harder than Shoot the Bullet, so you were able to get every pattern in Shoot the Bullet, you should be able to get every pattern in this game. They are not really that hard. Though there are some that can take some time, but it's okay. It's for the most part nothing out of the ordinary. I'm surprised that this one is taking me long, because I thought that this was the kind of spell that Aya would clearly be always on scope, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Like, I thought that as soon as you press the shoot button, like, she will be there for you to take the picture automatically, but that doesn't seem to be the case. She's actually moving. You're supposed to catch him at the right time, which I don't know how soon will want me to do that though. I mean, you can barely see her. I mean, that's the whole point, that she's going too fast for you to see, to follow her movements, you know? Kinda like we were in Dragon Ball. You know that at some point the villains move so fast alongside the protagonist that the other secondary characters cannot even follow them. Well, this is kind of like that. So I don't know why you don't get to take a picture every single time you press show. You're actually intended to calculate them, but how the fuck are you supposed to do that? Doesn't seem possible to react to that. I'm a little bit surprised. You play as the secondary character? Yeah, pretty much. I guess in that regard it makes sense. For what I understand, okay, the way this spell card works seems to be relatively straightforward. When you press the shot button, Aya can either appear from the right or from the left. It doesn't have any more complexity than that. Well, yeah, she could appear higher or lower. But the point is that she doesn't appear anywhere else other than once, either from the left or from the right. So technically the best place to take a picture is the middle. You don't want to go to a corner, because if you're in the middle, no matter where she appears from, you will always get her at the same time. The problem here being that if she is very high, you won't be able to take a picture. But the time she takes to cross the screen should be the same every time. So I don't think it's that big of a problem. The real issue comes when there are less photos remaining, so obviously the bullet density becomes higher. But outside from that, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal. Though this spell card in Mountain of Fate was a legitimate pain in the ass. Like, the bullet density in that game was quite unforgiving. Like, if you play in Lunatic, trying to capture this spell card is extremely hard. I thought it was charged. I didn't mean to go all the way out. But yeah, this should be over soon. I don't think this is gonna take too long to do. It's still an interesting gimmick though, the fact that she's moving fast, but since you're slowing down time with the camera, you can actually see her. It's a shame that it's quite lazily implemented, because you can still see, even when you slow down time, you can see those red lasers that are supposed to represent Aya flying. So like you see her there, but they are also red lasers. But it's okay. I mean, I don't think that programmatically there will be many ways of doing a spell card like this without making it look shank, of course. Oh. I don't think you're supposed to take a picture before she starts going hard. I mean, going fast. Because even the scope doesn't like it. Like, even your scope acknowledges that you should wait. Because when she's going this fast, the scope stops moving, obviously, because, you know, if the scope actually move there, yeah, it will get a little bit crazy. This is still a very original idea for a spell card in a game like this. That's something that or pretty much the thing that I like the most about this game. How original the patterns can be using the mechanics at hand, right? That's just very, very well done. I think that the vertical scope for this is just better, because the timing, as I said earlier, it's the same of her going from left to right or from right to left. So having the horizontal scope wouldn't really give you that much of an advantage. I mean, it still gives you more time. More time. It gives you more of a margin to actually capture her on camera. But at the same time, if she spawns slightly higher, it becomes a problem. But there it is. Well, I guess that was Touhou double spoiler. Just like that. There you go. Congratulations, and basically here it says that you unlock Hatate as a playable character, and if you want to use her you have to press C on the main menu, pretty much. But yeah, pretty cool game, pretty nice. And no, I don't plan on playing as Hatate, because yes, if you see this and you press C, it basically has every spell card like empty, like you're supposed to go again, but with this character. But you know, most of these spell cards are way easier with Hatate, so it's not like there is an added challenge there. But you know. But yeah, as you can see, all spell cards clear with Aya, so that means that it's time for me to go. So you know. Thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll see you, well, on the next stream, not with Touhou, but I guess in the meantime I can just raid someone, like for example this guy doing Lunatic No Bombs of EOSD, alright? Some people have a very high level. Lunatic No Bomb of EOSD, that's something. But yeah. Again, thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll see you on the next stream, most likely with Project Diva. So yeah, have a good one everyone, and take care.